Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today we have a product from Gosin. This is the Gosin Ultrathin Bluetooth keyboard with trackpad. You can check this guy out on Amazon for $36. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check that out. On the outside of the package, there's not a lot going on. The Gosin logo here. We did some extensive testing on this guy on a Windows 8 PC and on an Android device over the last week, and we are pretty impressed with what Gosin has come up with here. Let's bust this guy open and show you what comes inside. You do have a 100% satisfaction Gosin guarantee here. They ask you to follow them if you want to on Facebook and Twitter, and you can get coupon codes for their new arrivals as well. And as you can see, here is the device. It's got a very nice large trackpad on the right hand side, which we enjoyed. This trackpad is actually really good. And what happens with this guy is obviously you're not going to get a number pad in lieu of this trackpad, but this trackpad is very handy, especially on Android devices, and works well in Windows. Supports all of the Windows gestures, pinch to zoom, your single, double, and triple finger gestures as well, which we'll get into in just a second. And you can use this function spacebar to actually disable this trackpad if you don't want to. I'll get into that in just a moment. Now they also give you a user guide, and they do give you 2 AAA batteries that you'll use to run the device itself. I happen to have 2 AAAs already unpacked over on my workstation there. Now one side is in Chinese, the other side is in English. We'll obviously take a look at the English side here. They do go over these trackpad functions. Again, you've got, you know, a 3-finger click for your middle mouse button, you know, 1 finger for your left mouse button, 2 fingers for right mouse button, and so on. And then you have your function key combinations. You have a mute, volume, decrease and increase, play, pause, search, share, device, setup, home, end, page up, page down, stop, or your print screen, key, your num key lock, and your delete and screen or scroll lock as well. Caps lock, Bluetooth light, and power light are located on the upper right hand corner, and I'll go over those in just a second. You got some tech specs here. Touchpad size is 80.4 by 93.3 millimeters. Again, nice big touchpad. I will leave up some of this information for the tech specs if you want to pause this and read it. It only weighs 270 grams. It's an 80 key keyboard. Sleep time is 10 minutes. It will automatically do that to save battery life and that type of thing. You got some working voltages between 1.9 and 3 volts. Low voltage alarm will go off when it gets under 2 volts. So when your 2 batteries get under a combination of 2 volts, it will let you know that you need to replace your batteries. And obviously it is the power supplied by 2 AAA batteries there. System display LED, or the status display LED, when you turn it on, the blue light flashes for a second and then comes off. When you hit the connect button on the back of the keyboard, it'll start to flash, and that means it's in pairing mode. Low voltage indicator, when the voltage is below the working voltage of 2.0 volts, the red light will start to flash to let you know that you need to change your batteries. And the caps lock, there is a caps lock LED as well, so when it's on, and when it's off, it's off. System requirements above Windows XP and above Android 4.0, just so you know there. Now they've got some keyboard maintenance and FAQs here. They do have some connection instructions for Windows 8 and also for Android. We're going to connect it to an Android device today and show you. So the build quality on this guy, let me put a couple batteries in it here. I'll show you the build quality first. Again, awesome thin design on this, very lightweight. The trackpad is excellent. Good responsiveness, very nice and wide, so you don't have to do multiple scrolling to get across your desktop if you're using it on a PC or your tablet or phone, as we're going to do in this case. Again, across the top you're going to have your function keys. You have a pretty much standard layout: pause, play, and the volume up and down, your setup, your home, your end, your page up, page down, pause, num lock, scroll lock, all of that. Then you have these 3 LED at the top here. One is your caps lock, the middle one is your Bluetooth status, and then your battery. Again, when you get under 2 volts on your 2 batteries here, you will get that turning red on you. And you do have your function spacebar to disable this guy if you want to. Gosin logo up at the top here, and again, nice aluminum shell on this, nice and sturdy. 4 nice tabs here. It's automatically raised because of where you put your batteries, the battery compartment, so it's kind of at a little bit of an angle for you, which is nice to type on. Let's put some batteries in the battery compartment here, show you guys how this guy pairs up and how responsive it is. And we'll get to that in just a second. So we'll put some batteries in. Just as easy as that. Now on the back you have an on and off switch, a dedicated on and off switch, and a dedicated connect switch. And this connect switch is just going to let you put it into pairing mode. So we're going to turn it on real quick, and you're going to see this middle light blink blue for a second and then go out. And there it goes. And then when we push the connection button, we'll hold it down for a couple seconds and it will start to flash. And once it's in flashing, once it starts flashing like that, it is now in pairing mode, and we can actually pair it to a device. So let's go into our Galaxy Note 4 and go into Bluetooth. And what we're going to do is we're just going to scan for it. It's going to come up as Bluetooth 3.0 keyboard. Another thing to note, this is Bluetooth 3.0, not Bluetooth 4.0. And we are going to pair. Now it's going to send a randomly generated number to any device that you're going to pair with, and it's only for the first time. Once you're paired, you never have to do this again with this particular device. So if I wanted to pair this to Windows, it would give me another randomly generated code, and I would pair. So it says enter 805140 on the keyboard to pair, and then tap enter, the enter key. So we're going to do 805140 and then enter. And now it is connected and to as an input device to our phone, and we're all set up. So let's take a look at, let's say we were going to write a new text message to somebody. Pretty easy, standard stuff. Hello, this is Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. And as you can see, no problems there. Very good and very responsive. It's got this chiclet style keyboard to it. Now if I touch the trackpad, here comes my mouse cursor right here on Android, since it's built in for Android. This would be great for a Android TV box. This would be great for a home theater PC. If you have any of those and you need something that's lightweight and compact and has that 30-foot up to 30-foot distance, then this guy will work out really great for you. There is a tiny bit of keyboard flex in it, not much at all. Very pleasant typing experience with these chiclet style keys. They're spaced enough on here that, as you see, I wrote all that out, and I put a couple extra capitalizations in there, but didn't really make any errors. So pleasant typing experience from this guy as well. Now if we do a function, as you can see my mouse cursor's up there, if we do a function spacebar, that disables and locks it. As you can see, it's locked in the middle of my screen. Now it'll disappear once it's inactive, but if we hit it again, it's back to being active. So you can lock this guy out if you need to. Excellent, excellent design by Gosin. We love the trackpad. It's nice and large. It's very responsive. Works great on all the devices that we've tried on it. And it's large enough so that I'm not scrolling 2 or 3 times to get to sides of pages. I can pretty much go from one side to the other all in one swipe. So great job by Gosin. We definitely give this guy a thumbs up. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this guy, please leave them in the comment section below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe, and we'll check you guys out on the next video.